Hi guys, I'm Jamie the Spirit Coach, here to give you guys a general reading. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest, as this may or may not be for you at this time. Do feel free to check out your sun, moon, or rising signs. There are other videos on the channel, so if this reading is not resonating for you, there may be something in one of the other videos for you there. So yeah, go ahead and hop over and check that out. Also, give me a like, a follow if you guys haven't already, and if you're resonating with the content, feel free to comment down below how the reading is matching up for you or how it is resonating. So this message is going to be for the sign of Cancer. Welcome, Cancer. So grateful to have you here. We are going to be doing a reading around the divine feminine energy, right? I believe that we all have both masculine and feminine energies within us working together harmoniously to create a life of our dreams, right? So we're going to tap into this feminine energy. We're going to find out, what is it currently looking like, your feminine energy? Is it blocked? Is there anything causing any type of hiccups with this energy? And how is this energy helping you, right? We'll get those 3 questions answered. We'll start with an oracle reading from our secret language of light, and then we'll finish off with 2 different tarot decks for the messages. If you stick around till the end of the reading, there will be a guided imagery exercise at the end of the reading. This particular oracle deck has these little meditations in the book, so I will read from the book for that. If you're interested, feel free to check it out at the end of the video, okay? So first things first, we're just going to jump right in. I want to explain a little bit. Our feminine energy is like our sensitive side, right? It's our more intuitive nature. It is the part of us that opens up to receiving. It's also the part of us that is very creative, right? Birthing ideas into this life. So when we're working with that feminine energy, those are the types of things that we're working with, especially when we're manifesting. When we're trying to manifest things in our lives, we really have to tap into that feminine energy so that we can be open to receiving what it is that we're asking for, right? All right, so for the sign of Cancer, let's get an overall energy from the divine feminine for Cancer. Can we get an overall energy for this divine feminine energy for the sign of Cancer, please? Just 1 card for the sign of Cancer. Wow, we got 3 cards out. That's way too many, guys. Way too many. So we'll try that again. Let me just shuffle these cards a little bit more. Maybe the deck is being a little stubborn. All right, for the sign of Cancer, can we get 1 message from the divine feminine for the sign of Cancer, Spirit? Visualize. Visualize. Such a beautiful card, too. And we've got the number 17 here. So you may be noticing that number showing up around you. Also, feel free to check out. There's several different interpretations for angel numbers online. So pull that number up. It may be something, an important message there for you, okay? So visualize. Visualizing is really talking about like letting your imagination soar, right? Creating that stuff in the mind, in the headspace, in the imagination, and letting yourself kind of drift outside, like coloring outside of the lines, right? Is what I'm reminded of with this card. I'm noticing here too, at the top of this card, there's a lotus flower. So, the lotus flower blooms in the mud, right? It starts its growth deep below the surface, down in the dark depths of the mud. and it blossoms up and out into this beautiful, amazing flower. And I think that kind of can relate to you, Cancer. Like as far as the depth of you, I think as a water sign, especially, you have a lot of emotional depths to you. When I'm looking at this card too, I'm also noticing that there's like levels. It almost looks like there's levels here. So I'm being reminded of like the depth here, or even different dimensions. You could have soul family or spirit guides linking up with you right now and kind of helping bring a vision to you. It may be very beneficial for you to meditate during this time as well. So let's read from the book for this first card, and then we'll dive into the tarot. All right, so if you can dream it, you can create it. Your imagination is a magical superpower that develops the content, look, and feel of your life. You can use your inner vision to maintain or transform anything in your life. Visualization helps us to create a dream life without the perceived boundaries of the manifested world. To take your dreams out into the world, recall your vision of them as you meditate. Let the dream become a feeling that leads to a knowing that is so deeply ingrained it will become an automatic response. Through repetition, this response gains momentum toward the tipping point between vision and manifestation. Now that you are privy to the universal law, relax and enjoy the journey towards your desires. When a desire manifests in your physical life, a new desire will be born in your imagination, and a fresh path will unfold. Okay? Yeah, so bringing us back to letting your imagination soar, letting your visualization help you with creating those things that you want to manifest. If you can think it, you can create it, right? I always like to talk about, energy, like everything being energy, and energy carrying a constant vibration and constant motion, right? And constant movement. So when you think about a thought or an idea, if an idea comes to you, it must mean that already exists, right? Because it is an energy. It is a thought form coming through your mind as an energy, right? So the fact that you have sensed it and can see it in your mind's eye means it's already existing, which also means that you can call it into you, right? Which also means that it is yours. You can have it. So I really think this Divine Feminine is going to be helping you with your manifestation right now, with manifesting things for your life, with becoming the magician, right? Becoming the master manifester over your life. So we're going to dive into the good tarot here and pull a couple of cards from this one, and then we'll clarify even further with our Light Seers Tarot. So we're going to find out, what is your current energy, Cancer? Your current Divine Feminine energy. What is that looking like right now for the sign of Cancer? For the Divine Feminine energy, can we see what that looks like currently, Spirit? Can we get one card for the Divine Feminine, for the sign of Cancer, for their current energy? Eight of Air. This is like an Eight of Swords energy. This could be like stress, anxiety, negative thought patterns that are keeping you trapped. But with this particular card, it's like a call to rise above the thoughts and simply observe them as they're floating around, right? She's sitting up on this cloud and these feathers are floating around here. So she's just looking down at them and taking notice, not necessarily trying to grab onto them more so just letting them be what they are and letting them flow and float around. So I think right now your current energy is to really keep your head balanced here, keeping your thoughts balanced, keeping any fears or insecurities or negative thought patterns, keeping those at bay. Or even if you can't keep them at bay necessarily, just allowing them to kind of flow through you and not attaching yourself to them. What is any blocks in this energy right now for the Divine Feminine for Cancer? 4 of water as a block. Okay, so we've got, this is your energy too, Cancer. Like your emotional energy is water, your water, right? So when I think of the 4 of water, this is like the 4 of cups in the traditional tarot. And the 4 of cups is, it can sometimes be like boredom. It can, normally in the traditional tarot, it shows a guy propped up on a tree with his head down, and he's slumped, and he's kind of in a sad place, right? And he's looking at all the cups that are spilt over in front of him. And in the meantime, there's a hand reaching out of the sky, handing him a 4th cup, but he's not recognizing that cup because he hasn't lifted his head up to see it. He's too busy looking at the things that haven't worked out up to this point. So another card showing, you know, that it's really, really, really important to keep your head in a positive place right now. Keep your thoughts in a positive place. Keep your emotions, you know, even keel and balanced out here. Don't attach to those negative thoughts that are coming in or those feelings of loss. You know, it's like victim mentality or lack mentality. So try to keep yourself out of that place. Or when you notice that you're going there, try to reframe it, right? Change it up some. Give me just a moment. I'm just looking here. Okay. I was trying to see if anything else was jumping out at me, but I didn't see anything. So let's just keep going. All right. So we've got your block. We've got your current energy. How is this Divine Feminine helping Cancer right now, Spirit? Way too many cards. Your cards are trying to talk, Cancer. They're trying to talk. You could have a lot going on right now. There could be a lot of things happening for you in your energy or around you. So I think that's why it's important to keep yourself kind of in check. Check in with yourself regularly, right? How is this energy helping Cancer? How is this Divine Feminine energy helping Cancer right now, Spirit? Can we get one message for how this energy is helping? Okay, we got 2. So we've got temptation and patience. These 2 cards, man, coming out together, you know, it could... I think what it's doing is it's helping you. It's kind of... How do I explain this? This Divine Feminine energy within is teaching you to go, for one, go after things that you desire, but the things that will give back to you, right? But also, like, while you're manifesting, when you're trying to manifest or call something in or working towards a goal or a dream, it takes a lot of patience, right? Patience is required here. We've got 14 and 15. So you're stepping up in the game, right? You're making progress. It may be taking some time. It may be taking a little bit longer than what you were hoping for or expecting. But ultimately, in the end, this is going to really, really mold you and teach you all about the benefits of faith, right? Having faith and trusting in yourself. But also, it's also teaching you to keep yourself calm, keep yourself peaceful, not get overly lustful after something, right? Don't obsess over things, right? That's what comes to mind when I think of the temptation energy. It's like, it's even like a devil type of energy, you know? So careful with any type of, it's like, okay, this feminine energy is helping you break toxic behavior patterns. It could be helping you break addictions. It could be helping you, like I said, break free of these fears, you know, or any type of thing that's feeling like you know, maybe making you feel trapped. You are learning to have patience here, and you're also learning to rid yourself of the things that no longer serve you. Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck. So Hanged Man is like, when you're in the Hanged Man position, you have no choice but to see something from a different perspective, right? He's flipped upside down. So everything he's looking at looks different. When you're in this Hanged Man position, another thing that is required is patience here. There's a lot of patience required because it's, you know, he has wings. He can fly away. It's not like he's trapped. If you look at his foot, it's not like too crazy wrapped around his foot. He's chosen to hang here. He's chosen to let himself hang here and kind of soaking it in and taking in the sights for a minute, right? Okay, so let's clarify now with our light seers. What is this 8 of Air energy spirit for Cancer? 8 of Air energy here. It's so funny. It's like my cards are sticky, but they're also wanting to fly all over the place. So you could be, you know, that you could be having moments where you're like ready to go after something, but then having moments of feeling tired, needing some rest, right? All right, so let's clarify this 8 of Air for Cancer. What is this 8 of Air spirit? Can we clarify what this energy is for their current energy? The Hangman again. The Hangman again. The Hangman this time did come up in the reverse. But we got 2 messages of the Hangman. So that's coming out really, really, really strong. So it's, okay, with it being in the reverse though, it's like coming out of that Hangman phase, right? Or, let me look. I want to see real quick. I already kind of talked a good bit about what the Hangman energy is and what it represents, but in the reverse, it's stagnation, self-sabotage, holding on to something that isn't meant for you, stubbornness, or a tendency to be a martyr. So the Hangman is about going with the flow. Let go of that thing that's got you stuck. It will make way for new insights and vantages to shift into place. Open your heart to the bigger plan, and you will inadvertently tap into a whole new framework for which you see the world. Know your path and your dream. I lean into my inner world of limitless miracles, surrendering to the divine of the cosmos. Yeah, so any type of self-sabotaging thoughts, any type of, you know, fears, like I was talking earlier, insecurities, you know, you're really being called to take a look at that right now, Cancer. Really take a look at that and start letting those things go. Okay? What is this 4 of Water? Knight of Pentacles, King of Swords in the reverse. So Knight of Pentacles, yeah, again, it's kind of a slow moving energy here. You know, he's not riding his horse. He's walking barefoot in this field. So he's kind of taking his time with going towards this thing that he's going towards, going out to find this more pentacles, right? More success for himself, but doing it patiently while enjoying the journey, right? Enjoying the process of it, not necessarily obsessing over the end goal so much, rather knowing that it's in sight, you are going to reach it, you can see it, but you might as well enjoy each day as it comes, right? What good is life if you don't enjoy it in every moment? If you don't try to bring bliss to every moment or gratitude to every moment? Life is not about the end goal. It is about the journey. King of Swords in the reverse. This is like stubbornness again. Real stubborn energy. Rebellious energy. This could be like sharp, snappy, irritable energy even. So you could be feeling that way, feeling a little agitated or irritated with others or irritated with yourself even during this time, Cancer. This is coming up it's coming up for a reason. It's coming up like these little agitations and irritations, they're poking you to get you to see something. What is it that you're needing to look at or let go of? What is this temptation? What is this temptation card? The Lovers. Queen of Swords reversed. So we've got a king and a queen in the reverse here. And we've got the Lovers in the upright with temptation. Okay, so the Lovers card talks about a connection, a relationship sometimes, a lot of times it's relationships, but it's also companionship, unity, right? Because this King and Queen of Swords are in the reverse, there could have been like a fight between you and your partner if you're in a relationship or someone that you're close to, or disagreements even. I want to see this temptation card. The material world is my playground, but I need to be careful not to be attached to outcomes. This is a warning to me to watch for excess and to know what's not healthy for me. When this card shows up, it's a sign that I am focused on the material realm and need to be aware of any excess or addictive behavior, my own or that of others. Yeah, it's definitely addictive behaviors, toxic patterns, things like that. King and Queen of Swords reversed. Still, I still feel it's like, it's kind of a nasty energy, Cancer. It's like easily agitated. Okay, so Queen of Swords reversed, sharp, sometimes cold communication. Strive to use your words wisely and to refrain from being mean or emotional. Indifferences, a message to use your head more and your heart less. Bitterness. See the King. Manipulation, conceit, showing off your intelligence, indicate a rigidness in thinking, tendencies to over-control, irrationality, being cold and calculating. Making intelligent, wise decisions about your future, speaking with wisdom and clarity. Okay, so you are definitely experiencing some shadow work right now, Cancer. It could be happening within your relationship. But what it's saying mostly here is that it's important for you to speak in a way, when you're speaking to your partner or to this other person that's showing up in your reading, do it from a place of compassion and empathy, right? I think it's important for you to watch your words, right? Blending your intellect with your emotions, coming from both places, trying to see things from different perspectives with this hangman here. I think it's important when we're in relationships, to really see that other person through the eyes of grace, even though it may not, you may not be agreeing on something, you can still see them in a beautiful light, even still, right? There could be some addictions or patterns happening within your relationships, even that aren't healthy, that aren't good, and they're really, this divine feminine energy is really wanting you to look at that. Look at those things that are showing up. Is it something that's weighing on your relationship? Is there something you can change and do differently in your relationships to kind of help this, right? How can you see something more clearly here? What is the Patience card? 8 of Cups in the reverse. 8 of Cups in the upright is normally talking about walking away from these cups here to go out and find another cup that's better, right? But in the reverse, again, I feel like it's calling with this Patience card, it's kind of saying the same thing, right? Instead of going out and walking off and leaving something, maybe just compose yourself for a minute and just come back to center and let it come to you. Maybe it's about letting something come to you. What's this Hangman energy? What is this Hangman? The Sun and 10 of Pentacles. Okay, the Sun is a vibrant, energetic, outgoing, bubbly, bright, playful energy. It's very powerful. It's very warm. It's very invigorating, right? 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse is in the upright, this is your happy home, happy life, stable, an empire has been built here. But with it in the reverse, it's it could be worrying about these things, worrying about your financial stability, worrying about when the time is going to come for you to maybe you guys are trying to find your own place to live, or maybe you're trying to come together on something, and it's just little things that are kind of creating some insecurity there. This is some pretty, I'm having a little bit of a hard time navigating this energy, Cancer, because it's a little bit confusing. It's a little bit, it's almost like you're kind of having a little bit of a wake-up call here regarding something that's happening within a relationship, or regarding some type of behavior pattern that is causing a toxic energy. And when I say toxic, I don't mean deadly toxic. When I mean toxic, I just mean it's not good for you. It's not serving you, right? So I really think you just need to take a time out. I think it's good for you to take a time out, take a pause, you know, kind of let yourself think about some things, let yourself process some things, let yourself kind of work through whatever this is, this upheaval, you know. I want to look at this Four of Water. I know I'm reading from the book a lot for your reading, Cancer, but I'm really stumped. Okay, Four of Water is dreaming, introspection, contemplation, trusting in the abundance of opportunities. A lull in the action offers a chance for me to dream even bigger than before. Whenever plans turn out to not have come to fruition as expected, I feel secure knowing that even greater things may await me. The universe conspires on my behalf, and disappointment and sadness will wash through me if I simply let them flow. I trust that Spirit has many ways of responding to my desires, and what I seek can take a variety of forms. I have faith in the perfect timing and divine order. Yeah, so I think that's kind of that energy I was feeling, like maybe you're trying to work on finding a home or work on like building this foundation for yourself with a partner. And maybe you guys are running into some bumps along the road, or maybe you're butting heads about things, or it's just not coming together for you, and there's like a behavior pattern here or something that goes on that happens, and when it happens, it kind of makes the situation worse. So I think it's important right now to come back to center, let yourself sit in quiet, visualize what it is you're trying to manifest. Absolutely visualize it and see it in your mind's eye. But when you visualize it and you see it, you have to be able to surrender it a little bit as well. You got to let go a little bit so that the universe can grab onto it and help you create it, right? So you got to have that faith, and you got to have that trust, and you got to have that patience that it's going to show up in divine timing. Everything happens exactly when and, you know, at the exact time and in the exact place that it is supposed to happen. And anything that is meant for you will never pass you by, ever. All right, so we're going to pull a number card here for you. We'll find out what number messages are coming through or showing up for you during this time. If you see these numbers on license plates or on the clock or your total amount on something, take notice of your thoughts and your feelings in that time, in that moment. There may be a message in there for you. There may be some insight there for you. But with this Hangman energy, Cancer, you're definitely being called to pause for a moment. Okay, so for the sign of Cancer, can we get a number card here for the sign of Cancer? What number message do they need right now from the Divine Feminine? For the sign of Cancer, health, number 71, 17 and 71. It's like a mirroring energy here happening. I think you and your partner, even if this is a relationship energy or a business partner or something, you guys are mirroring each other with your actions, with your thoughts. You're mirroring each other, okay? And the reason it's happening is to show you something. And also, too, it's important to focus on your health right now, your body. Listen to your body. What does your body need? Do you need some water? Do you need to eat something? Or how are your eating habits? Because, you know, the things that we eat show up in our mental as well. If we're eating toxic, unhealthy foods, then we feel unhealthy and toxic, and we think unhealthy and toxic thoughts. So what is your body needing right now? Bring your focus to your body, maybe. maybe that will benefit you in some form. Is there any other number messages? Any other number messages for Cancer? Are there any number messages for the sign of Cancer? Self-discipline. Yes, self-discipline for sure with this energy. It is, that's what this divine feminine is helping you with. Truly, this is what you're learning from that energy. You're learning to be self-disciplined. You're learning to practice patience, practice refraining from obsessing over things, you know. All right, finally, we're going to get an affirmation card for you, Cancer. This will be something that you can take a screenshot of, write down somewhere, post it in your car, on your bathroom mirror, or somewhere that you can see it, that it will remind you on the daily basis just how beautiful you are, okay? All right, so for the sign of Cancer, Spirit, can we get an affirmation for Cancer? One affirmation for the sign of Cancer, please, from the Divine Feminine. See, Cancer, you're getting like multiple cards coming out. And your reading is the only reading that's doing that. So there's a lot coming at you, I feel. I am aware. I am aware. When I pay attention to my surroundings, I can feel appreciation for everything. I see so much beauty in the world. Being aware means living in the present and fully experiencing my life in the here and now. I am aware. Coming back to what I was saying about enjoying the journey. Life is about the journey, not about the end goal. So it's really important to come back to the present moment, Cancer. Especially whenever this temptation energy is happening and this 8 of air energy is happening. These swords are flying around. You know, this negative, like, ookie. It's like ookie. I don't like it. I don't like it, Cancer. So how do you get out of that? Well, flip the script. Flip yourself upside down. Put yourself in that hangman position and see something from a different viewpoint, from a different perspective. Practicing self-discipline. Practicing paying attention to your body. When your body feels good, your mind feels good, and your heart feels good. So start there. It's the best place to go, right? All right, Cancer. So that is all I have for the reading part of this. If you are interested in sticking around, I am going to now read from the book that guided meditation exercise for you. This is something that could really, really benefit you, Cancer, over the next couple of weeks. So do feel free to come back to this reading whenever you feel you need it and sit in a space for a moment and let yourself kind of just be present, right? So if you don't care to stick around for the meditation part, I appreciate you. I thank you for watching the reading. Feel free to give me a like and a follow if you haven't already, or comment down below how the reading is resonating for you. I really appreciate you guys. So I will now begin with this meditation. Visualize. So go ahead and close your eyes, Cancer. Find a spot where you can get really super comfy, super relaxed. Loosen your shoulders. Kind of move your neck around, move your head. Let yourself fall into a deep relaxation. Take in a big deep breath for me. And exhale. One more deep breath in. And exhale. Noise is everywhere, grabbing your attention. So it can be hard to find silence. By doing this meditation, you are deliberately moving yourself to a calm, relaxed place. From this tranquil place, you can create a quiet state, also known as stillness. In this silence, you are open to your soul's wisdom. Place your hand over your heart. Close your eyes. Slow your breath. Allow your dreams and desires to flow into your mind and your heart. Imagine that the room is filling with crystal white light. It moves around you and forms a bubble of light. The ceiling gradually opens to reveal the night sky above you. Stars shimmer and sparkle as a reminder that all you desire is possible. Imagine you are floating among these stars, drawing all you desire into your bubble. What is your biggest desire? Honor it, love it, and be it. If you can dream it, you can create it. Come here daily to strengthen your connection and your confidence. Feel your dreams become a part of your life and stay here for at least a few moments. The ceiling gently closes, and you float on the crystal white light into the heart of your physical body. You have just activated certainty in your ability to create your life. Breathe this new knowledge into your life and gently open your eyes. All right, Cancer, anytime you are feeling doubtful, right, that your wishes or dreams aren't coming, come back to this meditation and go back into that space, go back into that heart with that knowing that it is going to work out for you, right? So that is all I have for you, Cancer. I thank you, I love you, and I hope you have an amazing, beautiful, and blessed day. Bye, guys.